Hello, Mr. Death here with another replay. My own game. This time I'm in a Z-23. The Tier 8 German destroyer with hydro and 150mm guns. Let's see. Teams look pretty even. I have the ghastly camo on this thing. Personally, I don't really like the Z-23, mainly because it has 6.2 kilometer concealment, whereas its hydro goes. Apparently, you can't highlight this thing in a replay. It goes something like 4.8, I think. Either way, the hydro or the concealment isn't good enough to get into very deadly range. Although its gun DPM, not DPM, its gun alpha strike on the opening salvo isn't that bad. However, 6.2 kilometer concealment kind of ruins it. I mean, if you have 6.2 kilometer concealment, you will get outspotted by basically all the tier 8 DDs in the, except for Kiev. Yeah. And it's just not quite there, I would say. People who can use this are pretty good at it. Me personally, I don't really think. Go off the B cap. Gotta watch out for the radar cruiser, which is the Baltimore, and yeah, that's it. Kinda wondering where the Baltimore is. I shoot torps off into that corner because usually destroyers like to come through that corner. I'll have to see how this thing's. Apparently this Lo Yang does not have concealment expert. Or doesn't have concealment at all. Which is why he runs off of cap, but I can get on it. Technically, the Lo Yang should have better concealment than I do, but it's like, what, 5.8? However, this guy clearly does not have that. So Pensacola hides behind the rock, mainly because there's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 battleships staring at him, I believe. And he could totally spot me if he comes around the corner, but he doesn't do that. Allows me to cap, uncontested. Still not sure where the Baltimore is. Really, the Baltimore is the only thing that concerns me. If the Baltimore hides behind the rock in the middle, at around E6, E7 area, they can cover both B and C caps with radar and not get spotted at all. For what, 35 seconds, I believe? Yeah. You can't go broadside in Iowa, that happens. What is this background music? Sounds a bit like Metal Gear Solid. Intentional? Maybe. The one other thing I don't really like about it is it has 10.8 kilometer range of guns, which isn't quite enough, honestly. Like, if you smoke and shoot it, yeah, sure, it's enough. But as far as the ship's maneuverability and the secondary ranges of battleships are concerned, you have no breathing room, which is very annoying. And your smoke. Your smoke doesn't last very long. It's the extremely short range or short duration smoke. This is useful when you want to charge somebody else's smoke. Like, let's say a red destroyer use this smoke and you are not spotted. You could totally rush in, light him up with hydro, and then instead of diving into his smoke, what you can do is pop your own smoke and kill him or sink him inside of your own smoke, which is right next to theirs. Honestly, I believe that's how you should be using it. I got quite a few uses out of that on the Moss, but as far as I'm concerned, with the Z-23, I haven't really had a chance to use that yet. I think this ship is just spotted too easily. And the Z-46, however, the Z-46 has excellent concealment. I believe it's like the same as Fletcher, 5.8 or 5.9. 5.7, 5.8 area. And that is just simply amazing. As long as you have equal concealment to a USN destroyer, you are in the running. Whereas this one only has the same concealment as the Ognivoy. Not good enough, as far as I'm concerned. So here, I'm trying to torp the Tirpitz. I'm not entirely sure where he's trying to go. Usually you want to angle in towards the battleships that are trying to shoot at you. But apparently he's just going to get friendly smoke. So instead, I'm just going to dump smoke and or dump torps into the smoke. However, I get spotted because I was a bit careless. Like this isn't an issue with Fletcher or Benson because you have 5.8 kilometer concealment. This ship, however, good. Tirpitz didn't move. 3 hits, 1 flooding. There we go. 4 hits. No chance. Excellent. Yeah, the smoke is good for popping it and hiding for a bit, then running away. I hit something else. Apparently it's the Baltimore that finally decided to pop up from D cap. Okay. Coming around the corner, Ivki and Kiev I have to worry about. One good thing about these torps on the Z-23 is that they reload quickly. Like 90-second reload. I'm trying to judge where the Ivki is trying to go. And I believe he's gonna try and turn bow in. But the Kiev has decided to sail into the path of the torps. I really aimed at him. But I'll take the kill nonetheless. Bye! And see, the torps are aimed at Ibiki. This is why you don't want to cross your line, as how I call it. Crossing your line with another ship that's already spotted means you're gonna eat torps. There's just no way a destroyer wouldn't shoot torps at a ship, or at 2 ships, with the same lead marker on it. So if you spot yourself if you're in a destroyer and you spot yourself lined up with a friendly ship that's taking fire, you probably want to turn preemptively. Very likely to catch the same torps that are aimed at him. Went too far south. Oh well. fight is north. But we pretty much won this thing anyway, so I not really needed here. Oh, one other thing. Finally, your ship actually has decent speed, decent top speed. Agility is pretty average to mediocre, but having top speed or having good top speed is highly valuable trade for a destroyer, as it allows you to reposition much more easily. I'm getting radar, it doesn't really matter because no one's shooting at me. What I would like to do is torp the Bismarck or the Yamagi, but the Yamagi is too far. I think he's going to beach himself anyways. Let's see here again. Thwarted by my own concealment. There's no other way to put it. This is annoying. Yeah, at least I got him to turn for some reason. Either that or he's turning. No idea why he turned back. Dodge those torps because the Baltimore's carcass blocked it. But he won't be able to dodge these torps unless he dies first. Yeah. Firepower isn't that bad on this ship. It's just not. Doesn't feel adequate, honestly. And you could use AP. However, the AP has a very high skill level. I haven't really learned how to use it quite yet. Usually when I shoot AP at destroyers from this ship, it's all over pens. That's right. If you're running, alright, now if you are doing excellent, you are obviously cheating. Because no one can possibly be better than me, the logic. If you approach the game, look at it as there are going to be people who are better than me, so how can I outplay them? This is the proper way to play. You approach the game from, oh, I'm an underdog approach, you will have a lot more fun with this game, I believe. I have no more smoke. And Akazuki has more firepower than I do. I could torp the Turpits. The Lo Yang is in the way a bit. I want him to stop, because I don't want to torp him. Ah, okay, that's good. Yeah, he's getting spotted real quickly. I don't think he has concealment expert or like the concealment skills. This is a bit risky, but whatever. I'll just run with it. All the battleships are here anyways. And spot it. Oh. Oh, it didn't matter. Oh, that's not. There we go. Oh yeah, so on to the results. 7 torpedoes. Most of them were prediction shots. In fact, they were all prediction shots. They were never aimed at the marker. Not a lot of damage done, but I think it's acceptable for me or for myself anyways, because I don't really connect with this ship all that much. XP top of the pile. That actually did pretty well, but yeah. damage like that. So 55,000 damage from torpedoes and mostly HE damage from shellings. Take all that much damage. It's good. Alright. Well, that was that. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let's just see next time, which I'm not entirely sure will be when. Good night.